introductory superhero guide, and that is a radioactive spider bite.
Spider bite? So I can be Spider-Man now?
Yeah, if you want to get slapped with a lawsuit. Come on.
Okay. Alright. So I have to go make a costume now, right?
Have at it.
Yes! Alright, here it is. What do you think?
Wow. That is literally the worst superhero costume I've ever seen. It'll work.
Yes. Time to fight some crime.
You do that.
Hey! Stop right there, evildoer! Oh!
What was that?
Okay, no Spidey strength. What gives?
You do have spider strength. The strength of a spider. When's the last time a spider knocked you out?
Really? That's so uncool.
Well, maybe next time you have the foresight to get bitten by a radioactive water buffalo.
Oh, man. Okay, well, hold on. Wait. Where's my webbing?
Actually, Spider-Man used web shooters in the comics.
Where did he get those?
He made them, because he was a genius. Are you a genius?
No, I don't...
Well, you should have paid attention in school. You have to improvise.
Well, that didn't work either.
Figured it wouldn't. My advice would be to invest in a more typical form of transportation, like a car, or bike, motorized scooter.
Well, I can stick to walls.
I think you're going to run into some issues there.
Yeah, wait. Oh, come on. Okay, forget it. I don't want these powers anymore.
Okay then, let me just press these buttons. Beep, boop, beep. Voila, you're normal again.
Really? Just like that?
No, you have to keep these powers forever. I'm telling you, man, water buffalo.
Or flying bison.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Booyah. Face Rockin with Jalen and Zale. What's up, guys? Okay, today we're talking about how The Amazing Spider-Man changed our minds. It releases tomorrow, and if you saw a previous video we did like a long time ago, months ago, about, you know, our favorite movies coming this summer and this year, and we were saying Amazing Spider-Man was the one that we were a little bit like, about. But for me personally, I know that's changed my mind. I'm really excited to see it when it comes out tomorrow and everything. I don't know if I'll see it tomorrow, but I really do want to see it. And I'm actually excited and really interested to see if it turns out to be a good movie. I actually expect it to be pretty good now. So, yeah, you go ahead.
All right. Well, I have two ways that the trailers I've seen, I guess, because they mostly have changed my mind about it. Like when I first saw it, I was like, of course, because I'm coming off of the mindset and memory of all the previous Spider-Mans and the portrayal of Peter Parker that I felt like wasn't the best. But okay, like the same two reasons why I didn't like the other Spider-Man movies is the reason why my opinion now has changed. The web abilities is probably the main thing, because you know, in the original comics and the Amazing Spider-Man cartoon, he didn't have webbing, didn't just come out of his forearms, like just I'm out of his wrist. It didn't just shoot out of his wrist like it's from his veins or something. He had web shooters that he developed because he's a scientist. And to me, the other thing was probably that the portrayal of Peter Parker. He didn't seem like, for one, he didn't really play up his scientificness that much. They didn't really play up him being a genius. He was just pretty much just like a nerdy guy who got beat up and people didn't like, which that really wasn't Peter Parker. Of course, like I think Flash didn't like him, but I mean, other than that, he was a scientist. He was very smart, and that always played through in his character as Spider-Man. So that was my main problems with the other movies. And that's the reason now why my opinion has changed, because I saw in the trailer that he now has web shooters. And they look pretty cool. I saw the little lights flash on them. And I said, you know what? I've never seen web shooters outside of the cartoon and the comics. So it would be cool to see how a web shooter would be portrayed in a movie. And I thought about that. And now that I see that, I said, that's cool. Okay, all right, you've kind of won me over. And then this Peter Parker, I haven't seen, of course, how everyone relates to him, but he seems confident. There's one scene where I see him talking to help me with his name. I'm drawing blank, but the professor
Connors.
Yeah, Professor Connors and
Dr. Connors.
Dr. Connors,
yeah.
And Gwen Stacy there in the lab or whatever. And then she's like, "Yes, I know him. He's like a second in his class." He says, "Hold on a second. Are you sure about that?" So it was like, okay, he has some confidence. Now people might say, "Oh, he's a geek. He's a dweeb," but he's confident in who he is. As that person because he knows he's a genius, and I like that because Spider-Man is a genius. So those
Yeah.
are the two things that won me over, and probably the fact that it's the Lizard and that the Green Goblin, like it always is, always the Green Goblin. It's the Lizard, and so we have a chance to see that. I think that's pretty cool.
And spin off of that because Spider-Man, when he first started out, he's kind of nerdy and everything, but once he hits the powers and gets Diesel and becomes Spider-Man, that begins to change. Yeah, he always has a hard time throughout life. He's always the everyman who's always getting knocked down by life, but it was never a big play on like always getting like bullied all throughout life. And then the other three movies, he was always a cornball the whole time, and everybody just mistreating him. And even though he may have gotten mistreated a lot in the comics, he still was. I didn't really like that Peter Parker I saw in the movies. It was just like, I can't really just feel for you right now, that kind of thing. But this guy, I feel like I'm going to kind of like him. He was saying there's a certain confidence to him that I think he's going to be able to portray. Mostly in the way, when I say confidence, I mean his humor that he's going to show when he's as Spider-Man. They've shown a few of those things. The comedy is going to kind of come through. He's going to be more comedic, which is another big part of Spider-Man's personality. It seems like they aren't really going to let up on the punches they throw his way. It seems like a rough time, which is a big part of being Spider-Man as well. I do like the portrayal of Lizard that I'm seeing right now. Some people didn't like the way he looked. Like they say, he didn't like the fact that he doesn't have a snout or whatever. But I know in the original, way back in his original appearance, he almost looked more similar to what they're showing in the movies. And I think it's creepy enough and looks kind of, I guess realistic for a giant talking lizard. I guess it looks somewhat realistic. And I'm interested to see how his origin story into Spider-Man, the Peter Parkers and all that. And it just seems different. Yeah, I didn't like the costume when I first saw it. Now I'm just okay with it. So it's fine. No big deal. There was that scene in one of the trailers where he gave his mask to the kid. He was like, "Here, put this on to make you strong." Like he was helping the kid out, trying to just connecting with people. And that's what it is about Spider. That's makes Spider-Man Spider-Man.
That's
he's not
character.
Yeah, he's not a big, super huge Superman punch, destroy stuff like God-like status, nothing like that. He's your everyday guy who happens to have powers and. It seems that they want to make that kind of shine through with Andrew Garfield. And I like his portrayal that I'm saying. I like him as an actor. Him and I believe he said, I've heard him say that, it's like a dream for him to play Spider-Man because he loves Spider-Man. Like, oh man, I get to be Spider-Man now. So he's going to have some respect for the character.
Right.
Even Emma Stone playing Gwen Stacy, I believe she said that she went back and researched the comics and to find out about her. And, she's really excited about it. So people seem to really care about what they're doing here. And not just, we're just doing a movie. Seem to care. This is Spider-Man and doing it right. And, I think this is going to be pretty good. I mean, what I've seen in the trailers, the action looks great. Like it's the story. I'm more interested in the story. It may not be flawless and perfect, but I really expect it to be a step up from, say, maybe Spider-Man 3. And they're really going to try to, ultimately, they're not really going to try to compare it when I'm in the theater saying,
at all.
compare, that's happened, it's done. We're rebooting it now. Even though I have my own thoughts about reboots all the time, stuff like that, I'm just going to go in there and watch it. And I think I'm going to enjoy it personally. So, Spider-Man has changed our minds. I'm now going to watch this, and be excited about it and be happy to see it. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I really do. So,
Correctamundo.
Yeah. Let us know what you think about Spider-Man. Let us know what you think about some of the advanced reviews that have been coming out. Because, I mean, some people have already seen it, reporters and things, and they're talking about it, giving reviews and stuff. So, I think some stuff has been generally positive, so that's a good sign. So, let us know what you think. Follow us on Twitter at The Barnes Bros. Follow us on Tumblr, thebarnesbros.tumblr.com. Let us know in the comments what you think about this. Send us a message, blah, blah, blah. All that good stuff. Yeah, I think that's all for now. See you guys next time. Your face has just been rocked.
Peace, guys.